Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to share with all of you how you can use your Myspace profile to sell items and make a little bit of extra money, or if you're lucky, a lot of extra money. I know I did it. I had a situation where I moved from Florida to California to be with my husband, and so I had a lot of personal possessions that I could not take with me. So I decided the best thing to do was to sell them. When people sell things, the automatic thought is to go straight to eBay. Well, I did the eBay thing and I found a few things, negative about that. One, that negative, they do take their chunk of change out of whatever you make, that it costs money to do the listing, it costs money to post pictures, and a lot of other people on eBay are selling the same item as much as you and they want it just as bad. So I pretty much just used my common sense and figured, MySpace gets as much traffic as eBay, so why not try to sell things using my Myspace profile? So I did, and I ended up selling much more on my Myspace profile than I ever did on eBay, and there was less, out-of-pocket expense with that. And here's how I did it. I will tell you what you need first to accomplish that. First, obviously, you will need a Myspace profile. Have that all set up, fill out all the information, because if you have a blank profile, nobody's going to pay attention to you, or they're going to think that you're spam. You're also going to need a PayPal account, because that is how you're going to get paid from your items on Myspace. Either that or a money order. I do recommend, don't accept any checks from people because they might bounce. You're also going to need a PhotoBucket account. You go to photobucket.com, set up an account. It's a place where you can upload pictures, and when you do upload the pictures, they give you codes where you can embed the picture onto a blog or a bulletin or what have you. Uh, you're also going to need a digital camera, a good one, a decent one. Doesn't have to be real high end, just something decent, something over, say, 2 or 3 megapixels. The better the camera, the better the picture. Okay, so you have your Myspace profile and you want to sell something. Whatever it is, take a good look at the item and really think about who would buy that item, who might be interested in it. So if, say, you have a pair of Nike tennis shoes, then you think about the types of people that would buy those shoes, who might be interested in those shoes. I purposely set up a profile for the purpose of selling items. So I thought about the audience of people that might buy my items. I had a whole house full of crystals and books and metaphysical items. So I considered the people who might be interested in those things, and I started adding people who would more than likely buy those things. And I didn't stop adding people until I had over 1,000 people on my friends list, because those people on your friends list, they are going to be the ones who are your potential buyers. So once you have a nice little friends list set up, this is where it gets to be fun. You go to your go take your pictures of your items, and then once you take your pictures, go straight to PhotoBucket and upload all of those pictures. Keep that browser window open, then open another browser window with your Myspace profile. Um, Start out, go to the bulletin section and, put in the description and what you're selling. Hi, this is so-and-so. I'm selling a pair of Nike tennis shoes, size 11, really good condition, barely worn. They're blue and white. Describe the item and in full detail. Don't just phone it in. Take the time to really put some care into it. Describe it. Did it come from a smoke-free home? Is it really used? Is it really worn out? What's the history behind it? I mean, really put some care into it. Put on the listing, that if somebody's interested in the item, that they can contact you by email and let you know that you're only accepting PayPal and money order. And then once you get through putting all the information, that's when you go back to the other browser window, grab the HTML code for each picture one at a time, go back to the bulletin and paste those codes on there so people can see what it is exactly that you're selling. And then once you have all that information in a bulletin, then just push send, and that bulletin will be sent out to every single person on your friends list. And I guarantee you somebody is going to be interested and start a conversation and maybe want to buy it. Also with a MySpace profile, you can post as many pictures as you want on your profile in different items of things you have for sale, different types, and it doesn't cost you a dime. When I sold things from my house to people on MySpace, the only overhead that I paid was, of course, the shipping, which I included in the price of the item when I offered it for sale. Um, I got free boxes from stores, so that wasn't a problem. Basically, I paid for bubble wrap and popcorn if something was fragile like crystals. But it was a lot cheaper than using eBay. I made 3 times the amount selling on MySpace than I did on eBay, and a lot of people were made happy. So if you're considering selling anything on eBay, try MySpace first. I mean, it doesn't cost anything to try, and you don't have to wait for an auction to be over. You can sell things immediately. If you make small things like jewelry or clothing, this might be a good alternative to setting up a shop. You know, you sell things through your MySpace profile. You'd be very surprised how much business you can get off of MySpace because the incredible amount of traffic that MySpace generates. It's more than just a regular website on the web. So I hope that this has helped everybody, and you guys have a great day, and I hope that you guys make lots of money on MySpace, okay? Peace out.